What's your favourite material to use?
That's a good question.
I mean, it'll be a leather. Like often there's a lot of like bio alternatives that are more like vegan friendly or sustainable, like mushroom leather, pineapple leather. But it's really hard to beat.
I've heard about pineapple.
Oh yeah, explain to me this, because I'm obviously now a lot of people. I don't know if this is the right word, but a lot of people are more woke in terms of vegan leather. Like even speaking to like store managers, they're like, yeah, a lot of people are coming in trying to asking for like vegan friendly shoes and stuff, and like obviously either plastic, but it's upcycled plastic or recycled plastic, biodegradable.
People want to be more sustainable.
Yeah, exactly. So what's your experience with like mushroom leather and what exactly is it and these type of leathers?
Yeah, so I mean, leather is skin. Like that's the first thing actually when you come here, and we're cutting through cow skins all day, and you kind of forget that these are actually animals. Yeah. Like if you're actually a leather shoe, and then the mushroom leather is made. To be honest, I don't understand the process as to how they make it, but there's pineapple leather, mushroom leather. I wouldn't say it's quite there yet. Like this is the thing. A lot of the vegan alternatives or sustainable alternatives often involve some sort of plastic as well. It might be a fake leather, which for me is less sustainable, because actually if you make a shoe out of a very high quality leather, you can make a shoe, and the culture isn't really there yet, because we want to keep our shoes like very clean, and we have many of them and we wear them like not often, but you know, if you're a very high quality leather, you can get that repaired or aged very nicely, and that's when you're getting into like bespoke shoes on Savile Row, and that is where shoes came from as well. Like the whole trainer thing is quite recent in history. So I would say I forget your question, but
what's the easiest
favorite type of material to use?
So we work with a tannery called Mariam, and they use a lot of horse leather.
Okay.
Horse hides.
Yeah, horse hides, and it's
just
He's grabbing bum.
Horse butt cheek, no?
Horse butt cheek is the best leather, most expensive as well.
Really?
Yeah, most expensive leather.
It's very expensive.
Shell Cordovan.
Yeah, shell Cordovan.
Horse cheeks.
Horse cheek, like it comes. Literally, you can get it like roughly.
He said that.
What? When you get the pieces, when you get the pieces, like it's roughly around this size, like.
He said, I saw this one.
No, it's been treated, guys, so it's nothing like that.
Double cheeked up.
On a Thursday afternoon. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
So wait, does it come in like a bulk piece?
It's
and you
been
kind
treated.
of cut
It is in the shape of it.
It is in the shape of
You
it.
cut away, isn't it? And you create the shapes that you want, right?
Yeah.
Bro, that's crazy.
Yeah, so
But that's it. You don't realize it is.
It's stuff
It's
you don't know.
no.
Yeah.
Especially that new stuff we got.
Spot.
What's the new level we got recently? You can see the
Oh, that's really cool. I mean, I can show it because I want to make something out of this. Should we show it?
Yeah. Bring on camera.
Can you pass the kudu one, that brown one?
Is that
It's called kudu.
Yeah, so
That already sounds genius.
Kudu
is the top one.
It's the top one above your
Above your head.
Above your head.
So kudu is like some sort of anti.
I'll big up Dylan off cam. Sorry.
Shout out Wyland.
This is like a kudu is like an antelope in Africa, and this is the skin, but you can see where it's been attacked. You can see all the flea bites.
This is
Like you can see the
flea bites.
lion's claws. Like
You can see stretch marks.
so, this is actually puts into perspective. Like this is an animal skin. Do you know what I mean? And I want to make a pair of, because like you know the Travis Scott like the mocha, like imagine this stuff would be crazy. And also this leather, like look how it just kind of like changes color. And,
It's very manipulative.
Yeah.
Like race, like if you scratch it.
So you get some of them that have got
very
a bit more plastic to it. Like if you got a print on it, you won't have this much shape. You won't hold shape at all.
Okay.
But see this, the way it will age.
No,
Think
this
of
one's strong.
think of like a cowboy boot. But imagine a sneaker out of cowboy boot material. Bro. Them guys use that forever.
Yeah.
Like that thing is ongoing for years.
Spurs?
Yeah. Oh.
High top?
But also like a lot
Don't
of
get me in the booth, man.
brands won't like this because the reason why is every skin is so different that if you're doing a shoe, you want it to be the same.
As in a run, yeah.
So for us, it's perfect. But if you're a brand in the UK and you're producing a lot of shoes, look at all these holes. It's gonna be very costly.
Like you're already losing cost here. Like you can't cut a piece here. You have to cut around it.
I think
you cut around it, you lose it. Yeah, this is gonna be a cool project still. This is a sick Modsco.
Yes, that's kudu. So yeah, that's a good example.
through the leather.
Not quite horse butt cheek, but you know.
That's crazy.
And what would you say is the hardest material to use? Would you say it's a plastic?
Yeah, patent.
Yeah.
But obviously, it's not, I wouldn't say it's hard, because obviously, think about the shoe and or like the last. Essentially, you're gonna have to last it and give it this same shape that's here.
Right.
So areas like the heel and the toe, you want to watch out for the levers or the materials that you're gonna use on those areas specifically, because obviously before you cut in the leather, you look for stretch. Like if you get on a course, let me not give you the course online. Obviously, before you cut the leather, you look for the stretch and stuff.
The online courses.
Yeah.
To mention those.
Yeah, we'll talk about those soon. But yeah, so like you want to watch out for the stretch.
Right.
So like heel, toes, patent. Like you have to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
What
like,
exactly is patent again? I can't remember.
Patent.
So it's like there's like a, is there any?
Is that like a
No,
no,
it's got like a
just got some
like shiny.
inside
No,
notes.
it's got like a shiny like plastic treatment on the top here.
Okay.
Yeah, like Ish was saying, anything plastic. Like
I'll say that.
we also sand the leather down. We sand the leather down, and
Yeah.
you like when you work with leather and you work with a good leather, you realize that just nature is crazy with what it comes up with. And that just is, do you know what I mean? Like you can sand it down, you can shape it. If you soak it, or you can mold it.
Yeah.
It's really hard. It's really hard to beat in terms of material. Like there's a human engineered creation. It's like I think the true ideal situation in terms of sustainability is that we work out how to grow leather.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Like they're doing that with meat, but like lab grown leather, I think is probably the way forward if we can work it out.
Like GMO.
Lab growing meat.
Yeah.
Lab growing diamonds. Lab growing leather.
Who's
cooking that idea? We have to
Let's
find
get on it.
Somehow make it sustainable through like solar panels, powered by solar panels.
leather powered by photosynthesis.
Yeah.
We're cooking.
I don't know where these men are going.
Hey man,
You don't feed them.
Hey, exactly. Don't buy the dip.
Yeah.
We'll see you in 3 years.
This
Millionaires.
is your private dip. This is the startup.
Literally.
You think we're talking about NFTs?
This is Bitcoin. New Bitcoin.
Speaking of NFTs though, guys, with your shoe, you were telling off camera that you have a special little
So
thing with
there's
NFTs.
an RFID chip in there, which if you put your phone in there, it'll go to a website which is an NFT. And like obviously NFTs, people got a lot of hate on them because they lost a lot of money. But NFT is actually a nice way to authenticate a shoe. So you can only get to that website if you have the shoe, and you scan your phone, and then it's just a certificate of authentication, and there's a bit of content on there as well. And
Effectively, it's a digital footprint.
Only you can have it.
Yeah.
If you're on the shoe, obviously.
And if you guys actually watched the episode last year about Nike and Adidas NFTs, you'll hear us actually speculating about this kind of idea and using like QR codes to verify whether a shoe's authentic or not. Remember we were speaking about with Big Corps about fake shoes.
I think Stone Island do it now with their jackets.
And I think
Nike
Alejandro Queen do it.
Nike do as well with their football jerseys though.
Yeah.
Okay.
The little Nike with there, if you scan it, you can. It's authentic. I can't remember what pops up, but I'll figure it out when I find mine.
What, when we get the New England kid? What are you saying, guys? Nice kid. Oh,
Yeah, cool, man.
Yeah. Couple England kids coming home though, I can't lie.
Yeah, 100%. But so bouncing back onto the actual creation of footwear, what would you guys say is your favorite technique to use with creating these shoes? Because I know originally you said there's two types of footwear constructions: the Oxford and the Derby. Yeah.
What other types are there? Sorry.
If there are.
Yeah, I mean they're the main two. They could be like a moccasin, they're the main two that we work with.
Oh, mule. Yeah.
It's just a different construction type, and it's not that different.
Which one do you find more enjoyable?
I mean, I would say the
easier?
Oxford, which is this one, is what you see trainers today are mostly Oxford. So
Yeah.
like, you know the Derby, like it's a Derby when like the Jordan 1 has it as well. Like this bit here, like how that's where the shoe closes.
Yeah.
So up until that point, it's like flat, and you see that from shoes from this era. But it's actually quite rare now on modern trainers. But yeah, what was the question? The favorite?
Yeah, what's your favorite?
Out of the two.
So even stepping out away from that as well into like dyeing techniques even.
Oh yeah.
Because when I did the 2-day course, it was the dyeing technique you guys were teaching us to use.
Yeah.
Name started with a P. It was a
Patina. It comes with a patina, yeah. It's a traditional way to dye. Yeah. So I think for me, it's all about coming up with processes that this is like not that hide mistakes, but sort of celebrate our craft and the fact that we're making this like here. You know, we only had 2 days with you guys. We couldn't have made the whole shoot. If you just cut out, that might have been a bit boring. So we were like, okay, let's dye the leather by hand, and then each side is going to be unique, and there's actually going to be some making that's a traditional process that you can get involved with. So for me, it's all about coming up with these little techniques, like on the sample row here, like this stuff. Ish does this a lot. I might have stole your answer, but like this is like patching. Like we do a lot of patching of the upcycled materials. That really shows our whole process because there's patches of leather around it everywhere. So yeah, I'd say like it's kind of, I'm definitely more on the design side in the company. So Thomas, who taught us both, he's the shoemaking sort of mind. So I'm definitely coming with the design ideas more. You're definitely more of a shoemaker.
I feel like I fall more under the shoemaking side. Thomas taught me everything I know. I would say I like making. I feel like my thing is really just from start to finish. He was able to do that. Oxford, derbies, boots, sliders, whatever it is. If he's made, like, I feel like the craft of it, because I worked hard to get to the level I got to. Anything that involves like footwear, I really just enjoy it a lot, bro. Like when I mean, so say like, especially we've been mentioning Dubs and Oxfords, but just to break it down to you guys, in the easiest way is Derby's the tongue and the vamp. This is the vamp. The tongue and the vamp, they're together. Think of it as they're together. If you look at this shoe, the Oxford is not together.
Separation, yeah.
Like an
separation.
Like
just
an Air
think
Max
of it.
one.
That, so that you'll be able to remember. This is more like an Air Max. Air Maxes are like this. They have this panel here, the top facings, it always closing up the shoe. So now when you look at your shoes and you go home, you'll be able to tell, oh right, that'll be construction. So this comes from like old times, like from when they start actually making shoes like cobblers and so Thomas actually taught us numerous amounts of ways of making, create patterns. We can take foot measurements and make a shoe fit like a glove. We don't do so much for the trainers and sneakers how we teach people, because that will just change the whole look of the silhouette. Do you know what I mean? Because people with like a onion bone, is it onion bone? Onion bone? Bunion, that's it.
Oh, the one on the side of the toe?
Yeah. No worries, cool.
But yeah, like, so like stuff like that. We have people in the course where we can kind of cater for that a little bit and just help them. But
there's only so much you can do as well.
But everything's possible.
If you get too orthopedic, you start to change the shape.
Exactly.
Of the actual shoe.
If you want an orthopedic, then you get one of these bespoke made. But if you come out here like this, your dunk is gonna not look like
not look like a dunk. Unless you actually sit down and then. But it's still not going to look like a dunk, you know what I mean?
It'll fit funny anyway. You have to go mad wide and then
So like the swoosh is now doing this one.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Swoosh is doing
your bunion.
Depends on your bunion. I don't have one of those though. My thing, clearly.
Going back to the LSS shoe, is there a reason why you guys decided to go for the Oxford technique as opposed to any of the others?
I think we're starting off simplest first.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and each shoe that we make will get more complex. So I like to think of it as like, as someone's learning, they start with the simplest, and then like maybe the 5th shoe, the 10th shoe in, it's just like crazy complicated just for the sake of it.
But the good thing about that is that the person that made the first one is now going to try to reach the level where they understand what's happening on the 7th version. Do you know what I mean? Like they understand that. All right, cool. On that one, I practiced my stitching through that. On this one, I worked on my lasting. On the 3rd one, I'm now adding extra plastic bits. So I'm doing like prints, like, cause there's also heat pressing. People don't know like screen printing. I can screen print on a shoe. I can heat press on a shoe. Same way, like, cause remember it's a flat first before you actually construct it. So yeah, those things, that's what we're trying to let people understand, that on the making sides, there's more than just the basics that you see. There's more to it. Like there's more to see through type thing. Especially like I feel like version 2 and 3. That's when people start actually understanding what we mean.
Also, just a little bit on that. The course actually is teaching you how to do your own design. So you're making your own thing. Do you know what I mean? On the course, the online course. So ours is there as a tutorial, but the whole thing is that you're making your own shoe. And I always say to students, if you're doing your own design, like you don't have to invent the wheel. Just take what you see here, and you can evolve it. It was the Virgil Abloh, the 3% thing, but go even a bit further. Go like 20%, create a new thing, but base it off these patterns. And then someone has already done the work on the construction of the assembly, so you know that's going to work. When I started making shoes, I just started from scratch completely. I spent about a year and a half doing pattern after pattern. I just couldn't get it. But if you start with something that's already working, iterate on it, change it a bit, evolve it, and then it's a lot better place to start. So that's why we're like, start with that, evolve the design, make it your own. But that's the sort of base layer.
It's almost like competence, that kind of foundation, in the sense that, as you know, like in school, you start from the bottom, you gradually progress through school. So you're coming into London Sneaker School's world of shoes at this base level, which is really easy to understand. And once you join from early, we get more and more complex. You learn different kinds of vocabulary within the shoe space and develop the look of your shoes, basically. To the point where you guys could create, like, I don't know, something as complex as, I don't know, like a Prada-esque type shoe, or something. Even a Solomon's. There's a lot of different, or like an Asics or something. Them kind of shoes there where there's like complexities to it, different materials, like you get the textile mixed with the leathers, and see how that kind of works. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Do you guys work with mesh?
We do. We get a lot of requests for that because it's on trainers. No, it's a bit of a nightmare.
It's a bit of a nightmare. But it's possible. It's not impossible. It's very possible.
I would think it wasn't too bad, because if you think about mesh, it's obviously it's a breathable material, but it's something that you're able to stitch on on easily.
But it's also
depending on where you use it.
Because it's I'm looking at mesh. It's like, it's not the thickest.
Is it because there's no structure?
Sort of. So where, like, for example, like looking at this shoe here, everyone's taking their shoes or some of the joining. Like, this isn't the most.
Is that a shoe you got on, bro? Hey, those are good, you know. I like that colorway still.
So you see, like, how this is like, it's mad soft.
Yeah.
So if you were trying to like put this with the level with the like suede upper, it's very techy. I don't think it was that easy.
Do you know what? Also, what you say about complexity is interesting, because I find that the more you get to know about shoemaking and the craft, actually your appreciation of it gets simpler. And all of a sudden, I see it myself. Like, I'm looking at simple shoe like a bespoke Gaziano and Savile Row, and like the level of craftsmanship in that, and it's like 2 pieces of leather compared to the complexity of like a trainer. So I feel like when you get into it more, all of a sudden, like the shoes we've been making recently, we've been realizing actually when we come with the really simple colorways, this is quite crazy here, but when we come with the simple ones, we're kind of drawn to it a bit more. So I'd say, like, the more you learn about the craft, the simpler everything. Like your taste.
I'll say, especially joining LSS or being a part of this great project is, I always loved colorways. See, like, for me, it's just colorways. Like, I can get inspired by anything but shoes. Like, me being able to see that guy's jacket is all grey, but all the zips is like a lime green or something. Bro, man now knows that the grey and the green, not too much of the green, but a subtle version of it. Like, that's good. Yeah, do you know what I mean? I feel like, especially working with Jace is more like Jace's design head. Right, you gotta be special to be in there still. Like, I'll be real, like, but it's just like being able to be around the colorways. Like, see when you brought out your shoe, bro, it's not even on. I didn't actually get to see the shoe when he was walking around, but like the colorway, I can see like the grey and the. See, there's like a
green.
It's like almost like a maroonish.
Yeah, maroonish green. I was looking for the exact color in it because I really studied the colorway a lot as well. So I do know that the grey. I've already seen the colorway still. Back on side still.
See the vision.
See the vision still.
I feel you.
It's got a hint of cream in there.
Sounds good.
You were telling us off air that you have courses coming up, like in the immediate future. I don't know if you want to speak on that.
Yeah, sure. We've got some courses coming up in July and August. They're actually the latest ones that we've got announced.
But yeah, quickly, how do you go about booking courses? Like, is it? I think you said every other week, isn't it? Or is it how do you go about it?
Yeah, so go to londonsneaker.school.
Okay.
The course dates are on there. You can enroll on the website. We should do a little discount code. Like if you put the stockroom on the website, you get £200 off
Okay,
Cool.
cool. Thank
So
you.
we'll do that.
Yeah.
People are looking.
Reinvest that £200 into the stockroom.
Keep watching.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, go on.
So go to the website. It is an investment of time and money, so feel free to hit us up. You can actually go on the website and you can schedule a call with us. Me and Ish will chat to you for like 20 minutes. We'll get on the call. We'll hear about where you want to go with shoemaking, where you want it to take you, and we'll offer advice. And not even just try to sell you the course, we'll just tell you if the course is right for you. Maybe you need to go to uni for 3 years, or maybe this is right for you. So we'll just talk about that a bit, because we understand, it is quite an investment for people. And yeah, just head to londonsneaker.school.
But yeah, continue with like the residency and where your plans for the courses and where you're trying to host them.
Yeah, sure. So like our big plan this year, might be early next year, but to be confirmed, is the goal with London Sneaker School is always for me just to put a factory on the high street.
Okay.
Like just that is in my head all the time. And we're in a factory here essentially. We're in a basement workshop in Hackney. But my goal is always to put that in the place where I first went to buy shoes, which was Oxford Street, Foot Locker, when I was like 12. First thing I did, Victoria Line straight down, buy a pair of basketball shoes. And
Where are you from?
Enfield.
Okay.
Nothing.
What shoes did you get?
It was Scottie Pippen. It was a Scottie Pippen. I forget actually the name of them, but they re-released them like a few years ago.
Yeah,
They got a crazy like wave in them.
I know which ones you're talking about, but I don't remember
Yeah.
exactly what they're called.
They got a 33 on them as well.
What would you say is your first shoe?
My-
That got you into like the
I wish I was wearing it. The Thunder 4s. Thunder Air Jordan 4.
What about you, Bolu?
Scottie Pippen ones.
Those ones, yeah.
Yeah.
The
So
fit
metal.
at fours.
That as soon as you got that one, it's like, yeah, this is.
I never got them. They're coming back this year.
Oh, okay,
so
okay.
They're coming out.
When they come, I'm a
Mm.
2 pairs.
Collect
So
them.
you're gonna see me do.
Listen, what about you?
I'll look like a
What pair
resale.
got me into crepes?
Probably the 5s.
Yeah, my Jordan 5 Oreos.
Mm.
Well, they were my cousins at the time, but he let me wear them for non-school uniform day. And then they were half size big, so I had to stick a sock in the front. And at the time, I wasn't really dressing baggy back then. I was dressing very skinny. So I was wearing like my chinos, black chinos, and then them. And people didn't really understand the fit.
I was tongue fucking the shoe.
Hey man, but I got that fit off.
Yeah.
I had the pictures, I had the receipts. But
You have the picture? Why haven't you shown us the picture?
it's in my archives. I'll bring it out today. Just for you, I'll bring it out today.
I'm putting that picture up. You never showed us this picture.
Yeah, from like what, 15 I think.
Oh, this is gonna be embarrassing. I love
Car park picture as well.
Car park?
Setting.
You thought you was a
Super
bad
dry
boy.
jacket.
I know you forget you were doing guy.
School
Huh?
cover.
Doing
Is it
guy.
school cover?
No, it was XL.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like I've seen this one.
Yeah, you probably have.
No,
Because it was up.
yeah.
That
Yeah.
Yeah,
I felt
man.
that. Yeah.
It was a
That one
serious
did
one.
numbers still.
At the time,
These
You went to
numbers.
secondary school.
Okay.
Okay.
at the time,
Okay.
that was a
Yeah.
big look. But
So
that
did
was
you see him that day? in school?
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
And that was your thing, your DP as well.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Everything.
I remember.
Man, what-
Every-
it
Doing
was
guy.
I
He was
remember
doing
it.
guy.
a good picture, yeah, and it becomes your profile for
Everywhere.
Everything, yeah. Back in the day was
Anyway,
like
you
that
look
still.
same picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
WhatsApp, BBM, the
Quickly,
whole thing,
quickly.
DP that.
Yeah, what about you? What was the shoe that got you into it?
Bro, it's funny enough, obviously, where I'm from, Vance.
Okay.
But obviously, I used to have a lot of colorways, but it's just the one time I bought it with my own money.
It's important.
Bro,
It's important.
like, that made me feel like the guy who's wearing the jeans with the Vans, but then obviously, I moved there and things, my mind changed, didn't it? I saw a lot more things.
Of
Like,
course.
you guys got access to so much more. Like, I promise you, I used to go to shops on weekends before I actually managed to get to school and whatnot. Just, what? Like, this Air Force is brown? Bro, you don't see this, man. Like, but obviously now they probably see it. But when I first came here, it was just so many variety,
No, of
so
course,
much variety.
of
I mean,
course,
like,
of course.
it was crazy. But yeah, I would say therefore a pair of Vans.
Going back to your high street.
Story, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've always wanted to put this factory on a high street. Like for me, like that's the goal. Like people walking down the high street, they're buying shoes, but they see them being made at the same time. And that, actually, LSS always started as an experiment where I was just like, what happens when you bring the factory to the culture? What happens? And like here we are having this conversation in a factory. Do you know what I mean? This is an example of it. We can just pull that lever down and we can talk about it.
Like we did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. And,
facts.
and we're making a pair for Bolu, and he's been part of that whole process. So
Okay, thank you.
Alright, man.
So sometimes you just gotta flex.
Right. If I start flexing now, that could be a bad guy.
It's okay. We can go 2 for 2.
Nah, man, it's cool. You enjoy that.
The shop, so we're gonna do that in Central.
Nice.
It'll be I'll give away the secret. It'll be like a sneaker store. So it's, you know that's what it will be, and then we'll have this there as well.
Yeah.
So we'll have custom workshops daily. We'll be doing our shoemaking courses. We'll be making the shoes there. It's all going to be happening in the same place.
I think it'll be cool to see, like, obviously, you guys are seeing how the process goes on a regular basis.
I want it to be next to a sneaker store as well.
That'd be
Yeah,
so
so
fun.
you can buy them to come custom.
Yeah.
But
You already got that.
I think it'll be interesting if you guys, like, for example, like a session in a day sort of thing. So somebody books out, like, I don't know, like a 12-hour sort of setting or like 14-hour sort of thing, and they're working on this crap through the day, but they're not doing the full process, but they've got like a snapshot into the production process, and they see that from an angle. I think like that could be like really cool.
Yeah, I mean we're working on those. So like if you like follow us on Instagram, because we do custom workshops. So that's about like a 4 or 5 hour workshop where you spend a day customizing. And we do them like every now and then, and we announce them on Instagram. When we're in the store, we're doing those daily, but we're also trying to work out something to give you more of a taste of the shoemaking in a day. It might be a mule or simple.
Okay, yeah, something simple.
shoe.
Even like a clog or something, right?
Yeah, exactly. And we're working on that one as well.
Is a canvas shoe like a Van or Converse? Is that an easier shoe to make?
No, because of the soling of that, it's actually like it can't really do it.
Okay.
Because of the outsole, the way it's put on.
Or something like a foam runner would be easy.
Yeah, I mean the style, the design of the upper would be easy for the Vans. It's like it's pretty
2-piece.
simple,
Yeah.
But we'll probably do it in leather. Like
Okay.
honestly, like the Samba is a good place to start for sure.
Like we've given you the idea.
It's got to be done.
That's good, man. What have you got?
Yeah. So I wanted to touch base on you guys' socials essentially. So I know you've been doing YouTube videos. You said you had Suspect in as well. Can you talk about what you guys are trying to do with that?
Yeah, so that's going to be a YouTube series where we basically make a shoe for a special guest. So they come here, we talk about their design, we pick out the levers, we come up with it, and then we go away, we make it, and then we drop off the shoe. Quite simple, but just give people an insight into that whole thing, because you know, like when we're making these things, there's always things going wrong, and that will be part of the content as well. And things going well as well.
Yeah.
But, you know, like,
You put it out there.
The good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yeah,
right?
all
It's
of it,
all
all
content.
Because it would just be nice to see the special guests in a creative environment, being able to see them in a fabric place, a place where you never expect them to be at all. But yeah, it's some fun stuff coming up.
but we've got some good people lined up as well.
Yeah,
Nice,
should
nice.
be fun.
Are they doing like the whole 5 days as well? Or
No, we're making it. We're
Okay.
making it for them.
okay.
We do the design consultation with them. So we do bespoke shoes for clients. So it's effectively that service.
Okay.
Then
Just
again-
documented.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Makes
exactly.
sense.
Just trying to give them, get the culture to see it in a different light.
Of course,
Just
of course.
reach out to different people, different.
You
'Cause
can't
like-
you can't pin them down for 5 days.
Yeah,
it's impossible still.
Like, oh, I gotta go this out of the country, I gotta do this, gotta do that.
Yeah.
Bro.
We need you 10 to 6. 10 to 6, yeah.
Cooking.
Time.
Literally.
Yeah. So what was I going to ask this? Okay. Question as a fan. Are you gonna start doing the lives again?
Yeah, did you watch them? Did you see
Yeah,
that?
I did.
Yeah, we need to get back on it.
Explain
We need to
the
get back on
lives.
it. So basically, it was the format similar to this, but we'd actually be like working on something as we just talked. And
Yeah.
I'd say our talking was a little bit, we just ramble. A little
Flamboyant.
bit. Huh?
Flamboyant.
Just be talking.
No, it'd just be
Okay.
just whatever.
Talking.
Just like, well, it was kind of educational, but yeah, I want to. Yeah, we will be. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
100% will be
He
back
gave,
soon.
he gave that back and he said, "Yep,
Yeah,
that one."
we'll be
we'll
back
there.
soon still, for sure.
Okay, cool. I think it is time for your game. If you're
What's
ready.
this game?
Yeah. So
Yeah. Alright, cool.
cool.
It's not anything to like. We're
It's
not
not
gonna ask
crazy.
to like do.
Not
anything.
too.
Arm wrestle or something.
Let me find
Hey, you think we'll win though?
Yeah, I'll do.
Out of Jason.
Have you seen the sign? Have you seen the size of his wrist? Have you seen the size of Jason's wrist?
He's not talking about you.
That's what.
Shut up. What do you mean, bro? Scam, bro.
Have you guys seen that? Have you guys been seeing? I don't know when it started, but the whole slapping thing, the competition.
It's been
Most of the sponsors that.
Yeah, they do.
We're making shoes for those actually.
Most of the sponsors are actually interesting. Bro, is that actual?
thing?
Crazy. What about the fighting in the car thing? You seen the Russian?
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that was
Oh
mad.
my days.
Have you ever seen the phone box as well? Bro,
Yeah.
the phone box.
That was messy, bro.
We were taking people in it, so they had to sort out something. for
Hey,
some people
man.
in it.
Getting
That's
punched
what's
up in a phone box is crazy,
Bro.
Yo, I can't even move that tune.
No, the
If you
car,
don't
I mean,
move first.
the car one is worse because they're undoing the seatbelt. And they get
The first one
punch
to take
at
off
the
the
same
seat
time.
always.
Yeah, always gets it.
The slap
Yeah.
one, I saw one this week. The guy got slapped, and the way his face moved, I promise you, I thought he did the 360 on
Oh yeah, I saw that.
It was like,
Yeah.
He came back, and I was like, that's watching in slow motion. You know now it's what you can watch it in like 0.5. Watching 0.5, I saw his face and went,
How did they not get knocked out? I don't understand.
Bro.
Nah, some of them do.
some of them definitely suffer CTE. Facts.
How do you practice for that?
I don't even know.
So like, I didn't even know.
Sorry,
How do you
no.
see it?
I remember when I was in.
Fuck in.
Can you imagine? Nah, that is crazy.
Or what?
So slapping that shoe.
Hey.
When I was in secondary, there was a
High
guy.
fives. High fives.
There was a guy who was, I can't remember what country. Let me know say what country he was from. There was a guy who was from another country. He had come to the school recently, and then he wanted to play bang to bang with me, but on the arm.
Right.
And I remember I was like, punched him. And then he looked at me and I was like, yeah, I can't lie, I don't want to play anymore.
When you gave me that look.
Bro,
Moved up.
the size of his hand there.
Safe.
Bearing in mind, we were like, what? Probably like 14, 15. But his hand was big. And you could tell that whatever he was doing, wherever, was
Serious.
into some sort of construction. Because his hand looked tired. And if your hand looks tired, rough, and you're only 14, I don't even want to know what's going to come.
You know what game as well killed me?
The
Yeah. There was certain man in the school we couldn't play with, bro.
There's some men that get proper into it.
And you know what it is,
They
yeah?
don't flinch.
They don't flinch. Certain people in school have
Waiting
hard
to
time.
hold it like.
Like, Bolu, you see E-Man?
Bro,
See E-Man, yeah.
Hey,
Bro, I promise you, it's not even a boy to E-Man, because E-Man knew at the time. I'm sure now things have changed. But at the time, E-Man's hands were like sandpaper, bro. If E-Man hit you, you'd feel it for a week.
Bro.
No caps.
bro. Hey, Eman, I love you so much, bro. But there was a time, in science, you know when you were playing with a Bunsen burner?
Yeah.
Like someone lit a piece of paper. Yeah.
Wait, he put it out of his hand? I can't even, man. What legends? Alright, but let's play this game. Go on.
Oh, what is the game?
So basically, I'm gonna ask you guys a set of questions, and every answer has the same first letter.
Wait, what?
So the game is I'm gonna be asking you guys questions, and every answer has the same first letter. So your first letter for this one is V.
So every answer will start with V.
So for example, if like I was gonna say, name a shoe silhouette, you could say Air Jordan. Name a fruit, apple. They all have to be an A.
I was saying something.
I was going to say van.
No. That's an A because I don't want to be in case V.
It's not giving
Feature the question.
Alright.
Yeah.
That was 4 my guy.
Come on, that's
Alright, so it's V, yeah?
Yeah.
What, are we taking turns?
Um.
Was the first one to
Team
say
effort,
something?
man.
Well,
Team
we were
effort?
competing or what?
No.
No.
I was against you, look.
Nah, it's just you two.
Oh yeah, okay.
Team
cool.
effort. But what's
Because
the
normally
it's
it was-
team effort? Alright.
Team effort,
Yeah.
Wait, have you got two or have you just got one?
I've got one.
Is there a leaderboard?
Okay,
Is
so
there a
But I've
leaderboard?
got. That's what we need to sort out.
Yeah.
We need to sort out the leaderboard.
We'll be first then.
Don't worry, the next time we come round, we'll have all of that sorted.
Might not be here.
Hey, might be somewhere else.
Hopefully.
I've got 30 seconds on the clock.
Have you started it?
I'm not.
No, not
Okay, that's what. I thought you started.
What I said I was.
Oh, do you want to do it? Why don't you
Yeah,
time it?
you time it anytime actually, yeah.
Try to hide the questions.
Clock in. Hold on. Clock. Set a timer. Alright, cool. Alright, you ready?
30 seconds. 3.
3, 2, 1.
What material provides an alternative to laces, enabling wearers to secure their shoes?
Velcro.
Correct. What leather alternative is made from agricultural waste, produced products, and sustainable biomaterials?
Vegan leather.
Correct. The ability to wear a pair of shoes with multiple outfits is described as?
Versatile.
Correct.
Come on.
The term described as purchasing and wearing pre-loved goods is?
Vintage.
Correct.
Cold.
That's gonna get this.
Done.
Yeah, done.
Got to the end.
Let's go.
Cold.
Hold on, bro.
I'm steady.
I took all the glory.
Come on, bro.
It's just watching you was like, nah, you got that.
Nah, the Velcro thing, I was gonna say Velcro still. Come on, bro, it's me, bro. What else is gonna be, bro? Come on, bro. Just let bro do the chat, innit?
Well, I've got another set.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
got 4 though. But Jay's got 4, right?
Yeah.
So if you get the 4 as well, yeah, then you can say your levels in it.
So prove yourself. I might not be levels.
We'll find out.
Let's get on the sewing machine. Let's see who's level. On the sewing machine. Let's see. Alright,
you ready?
Don't test me, though. Hey, man's are sewers.
Wait, what's his
Say
letter?
that.
Your letter is I.
Ish.
3, 2, 1, go.
What component of a shoe lies between the sole and the foot?
Insole.
Correct. What technique does brands use to continuously improve their process?
Improve. What?
I said it.
You did, that's why.
Iteration.
Almost.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Innovation.
Innovation.
What
I was
colour
thinking
is
that.
made from a combination of red and blue?
You started so finish.
You're the colour guy. You know this.
Red and blue.
It starts
Go
with
on.
I.
Red and blue.
Yeah, and it starts with I. Gonna have to rush you, mate.
Next question.
This is the last question.
This is the last one.
Red and blue.
Come on, you know it.
I was gonna say iridescent.
You're overthinking it now.
Overthinking it, bro. Forget it. Next one.
Don't tell him.
We can pass
Don't
on
tell
to
him.
Jace.
Don't
Do you think you can get it?
I'm not gonna tell you this.
Get it, bro.
No,
you
you
can
can
still-
The game's done now.
The game's done.
No, I get it, bro.
You can steal the point.
Indigo.
Yeah.
I thought about indigo, but I didn't want to say it.
Ah, you see that, man?
See the man there, man.
Should I say indigo? I should have said a few, man. There's always the next time. Always the next time.
Hey.
You knew that one. So
Like in my head, honestly, I said though, but obviously I was
Why didn't
scared.
you say it?
I was scared. Didn't
So I'm shaking it.
I didn't get it wrong in that.
I don't know if we've spoken about it, but is there a date for the LSS shoe to come out?
no, not really. No,
Okay.
like we're doing quite a soft launch of it because we're gonna launch the online course.
Nice.
So actually, if you go to onlinesneakerschool.com, it's an easy way to remember it. It's everything we do but online. So around the world, you can do the courses. We'll teach you how to make dance Jordans, and it'll be on there. It'll be as soon as possible. Like,
Hear it.
we're working on it.
Here.
Even you guys can join online sneakerschool.com. It's basically like a community for anything. Like you can get to see people that are making from all the way around the world. Essentially, we're gonna add some more links to it, which will be more in relation to like just people that like sneaker enthusiasts. But for now, it's just mainly on the making side and customizing.
And
So,
we'll be doing the live streams on there as well.
yeah.
Nice.
Stay tuned.
And I think that humbly brings us to a special part of the episode.
Oh, okay.
Even more special than the game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
More special than the game.
More special than the game.
We haven't had
because you guys have your shoe,
but
we have ours.
shoe.
So this is
That's
size
size.
16.
That's Bolu size.
That is,
This is
Go
the
away.
Stockroom Force 1.
Yeah.
So
that's
guys,
a sick idea.
there's 2 of you.
Yeah.
Pick your spots.
No, I'll be happy.
Sign your sections.
Well, I can go anywhere.
Anywhere,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
You got free creative control to just
Yeah.
sign the crep.
Let me see.
Welcome to the leave of the Stockroom.
Don't do my one.
How many
Don't
is
do my
this?
one.
Oh no.
Oh, there's enough there,
I want
man.
to go right here.
Yeah, do that.
There's enough
Where
there.
do you want to go?
No, don't. Why is it? It's this guy.
Oh,
said the
pressure's
stock
on
move.
now.
Cold.
Oh, don't smudge it.
No, I think you're good.
You-
That's a hater vibe.
Are you just writing ish from the first, man?
Let's go for the Andy.
I'm gonna need to go. I need to go new mark after this, bro.
I got you, bro.
Indigo.
I might have to get my marker anyway.
It's calm. We got another one, isn't it? Like,
Supply.
No, I think we'll survive.
Don't worry, bro. Uniball got us.
Say nothing.
You know what, Fez?
someone
that
had
was-
to do it.
Someone had to. Someone had
It was only red.
Like, wait,
Not
who
done,
else?
no.
Who else signed? Will signed as well.
Yeah,
No, Will signed.
there's
Yeah, Will
something-
signed
There's
top.
something going on that side still.
This is Will Stone.
Great. Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's sick still. Like, it's not like I
No, you're
Yeah,
good.
yeah, you're
Oh,
let me just LSS this thing.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't
Nice.
Yeah, he done his
put
name,
my
you know.
name.
He just put his name.
Fez,
Yeah,
man.
that's enough, man. Ish.
Cold.
Let's some for the rest. Can you put LSS for somewhere for me, please?
Is that alright? Can we have
Can
Yeah,
you
you
put
can have
LSS
a
yeah,
somewhere?
yeah.
On top of that.
Look at create. He's got creative control. Let him pick the spot.
Yeah, true.
Gonna park it somewhere nice.
No, he done his name. No, this is the brand though. I'm not saying too.
I think this is.
Calm.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, cool. Appreciate you.
And on that note, guys, we want to thank you for allowing us into your space
Yeah, man.
100%.
and coming on the podcast. It's been legendary.
Oh yeah, quickly. Is there anything you guys just want to quickly talk about, or
True. Before we wrap up.
yeah?
I think we probably just covered everything. Just like, yeah, I mean, if you want to support us, just follow us on Instagram. If you're interested in the courses, hit us up. We'll be happy to help you.
Facts.
Yeah, that's it.
Cool.
Appreciate you guys for giving us your time
Yep.
and your space. Honestly, it's been great to actually record someone slightly different and someone that is familiar to you guys. And yeah, on that note, guys, we're gonna thank you for watching. We hope you learned something today. If you didn't learn about shoes, you learned about colours. If you didn't learn colours, you learned about designs. And if you didn't at least remember about Oxford and the other one, Derby, yeah.
So you didn't learn.
I'm live. It's different. If you didn't remember about Oxford and Derby, run it back and start again, and you'll learn today. But guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening.
Appreciate
We
it.
appreciate you, and we'll catch you in the next one. So then, make sure to follow London Sneaker School on socials, as Jay said,
Yeah.
and also tap in with the Stockroom. Tap in with us personally on social medias as well.
Yes, please.
We will be there, posting, talking, and discussing a whole bunch of things.
You're
So, on that note, guys, we're out. Appreciate you.
Yes.
Cool.
Come on.